Hello, water signs. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So, if you want to go ahead and jump to your sign, you can do so in the pinned comments section. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. But we are going to start off with Cancers. Water signs are Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. Cancers themselves are the Chariot, as well as the 2, 3, 4, and Queen of Cups. Okay. So I'm going to use a Hermetic Tarot with you guys and then read a couple oracles for you from the Gita deck. This is an overall general reading for Cancers for the week. So it can do a career and finances, romance, family, friendships, whatever works for you, where it resonates. Okay, just a few more, then I'll be ready for us. One more. Cancers for the week. Okay, so Cancers, my dear, you have the Death card reversed as well as the Sign card reversed. So you got a card of Scorpio and a card of Leo. And they're both basically just showing that you're at a standstill, which is kind of obvious at this time. And you have Fortitude reversed. So that would be Wheel of Fortune reversed. Now, the wheel never stays that way. It's just saying that the stalemate that you're feeling, that non-movement, is purely something that is just temporary. For a lot of you, like I mentioned before, it's probably the COVID-19 virus keeping a lot of people at home. Now it shows in the past year the King of Wands reversed, Sagittarius. So it's showing that some of you might have been getting a little cranky about this or having a hard time adjusting, but it seems like things are slowly starting to calm down now for your Cancers. Your advice this week is the Magician. And I love this card. It's actually a really cool looking card, but it's hard to show on this computer. But I like the Magician because this is someone who has confidence, is going to make the right decisions and go after it. Like, be calculating and smooth and think things through, and then go after what they want and really strive for it. And it starts off, though, with the Queen of Swords reversed at the beginning of the week, okay, for the first few days. So some of you may be kind of going through the motions. You could be dealing with Libra, but where you're kind of, doing the work, putting in the hard time, but not really feeling like you're going to get anything out of it. And that kind of mentality, you're not going to. So make sure you stay as the Magician. Where you're at right now is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's Aries. And this is someone who's strong, independent, stubborn, can be a little bit dominating and aggressive at times and, impatient, but it's good because that's the kind of drive you want. Now, the energy around you is that of the King of Pentacles reversed, okay? So you could be dealing with a Virgo, but it's showing that you could be dealing with people who are putting your money at risk, who could be putting more of like the family at a risk and overspending, that kind of thing. So you just want to be careful that the people aren't making impulsive decisions. Now, what you want is the Wheel of Fortune, obviously. Makes sense, right? We all want to turn a good luck. Where you're headed at the end of the week, the Chariot. Go figure. That's your guys' card. So basically, it's just saying you guys are going to have those proper boundaries set in place by the end of the week. Those of you that actually stay in Magician mode and really work for what you want. My hair looks crazy right now. And you're going to actually make things start happening, and you're going to keep things on a fluid motion forward. So Cancers, you guys, even if it feels a little stressful at first, you're going to be kicking some ass. So let's see what we get for you guys from the Gita deck. So these are new. There's flip through on here on my channel if you want to take a look at it. It's a really beautiful deck if you like Hindu mythology. And I really like it. It has verses, like chapters and verses from the, oh my God, I'm going to butcher this, Bhagavad Vista. But I think that you guys should check it out. It's pretty cool. And it's really cheap deck too, actually. My guinea pig has the hiccups. She's old. She's loud. Okay. She's going on 8. Give her some fucking credit. Okay, Cancers. All right. So the first card I pulled for you, Cancers, is Mode of Goodness. I know, I hate the lighting on this app or this whatever computer. So in the mode of goodness, happiness is in the mode of goodness. Let me see this. Happiness in the mode of goodness may in the beginning seem like poison. Wow. But at the end is just like nectar, for it is born out of the peace of self-realization. So to me, it's learning what true happiness is, true goodness, true beauty, by living through the good and the bad and really being appreciative for the good things that you do have. Now, the next card I got for you, I just realized I pulled you 2, so you get 2. Sense control. Okay. So one who is able to withdraw the senses from their objects, like a tortoise drawing its limbs within its shell, is firmly established in wisdom. So it's one that can allow things to be as they are, and in that being as they are brings out comfort in others and allows them to be themselves. And then you also got Gates to Hell. It says, there are 3 gates that open the way to hell and the degradation of the soul: lust, anger, and greed. Avoid these 3 at all costs. Oh, Aruna. Striving for happiness, I suppose, right? Can you tell I'm not religious? But yeah, I love this because the artwork's beautiful. So we'll give it that. And it's got the 3 mentality. I don't know what it is with 3s in religions, but all that weird Trinity crap. And last but not least, changing bodies. So as a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and the used ones. So obviously you can look at it as someone, going through reincarnation, but I always think of it as you learn and grow and become more wise, you now take on new roles as a person. So Cancers, you got this week in the bag. You are bringing the world out the way you want it as a magician. So have a great week, and I will see you next time. Okay, so next we have Scorpios. If I can get my cards over here. So welcome the Scorpios to your generalized reading for the week. So it can be about career, money, romance, family, friendship, wherever it fits for you. I am going to use the Handle deck with you, as well as the Gita deck, or Gita Oracle, whatever. All right. So you guys are the 5, 6, 7 of Cups, as well as Death, and also the Knight of Cups. Let's see what we get for you guys, Scorpios. Hear a weird noise outside. That's why I'm like, what is that? And now my guinea pig's going. So you can see her little face there. Right there. Through the water. Everything's backwards. Right there you can see a little black form. That's her face. Okay. All right, and just a couple more cards and I'll be ready for you. Okay. All right, Scorpios for the week. You got the Emperor. But you also got the Seven of Cups reversed, which is your guy's card, actually. So it seems like a lot of you are clinging to your past. And since you have this, the Emperor reversed, it shows a lot of you need to step up to the plate. So there's nothing wrong with remembering the past and being nostalgic. Okay, there's never anything wrong with that. It's good to have good memories. We all have those things. My guinea pig likes to talk when I do. So, but when I see this is where you're living in the past with regrets or something you can't get past. You just can't seem to move forward, right? So you want to make sure that you're living in the present moment. And that's because of the Ten of Swords reversed. So a lot of you have felt like, almost like you're reminiscing in a sense of like, how did I get this, like where I'm at now? How am I going to come out of it? But you're coming out of this phase now where everything's all clear and you can start making life how you want it. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. But you start off with the Fool from the past. So you are making decisions and they may not have always turned it the way you thought they were going to, but you actually were putting yourself on the right path forward. Okay. Your advice this week is a Hermit reversed. Stay busy because you guys stay in your thoughts. This is a card of Virgo. You guys do get in your thoughts a lot, which isn't always a bad thing. It means you guys are crazy, smart, and spiritual, but it can also be a detriment to you. So during this time when we almost have too much time on our hands, try to find things that keep you busy. Now, in the first few days of the week, you have the Chariot, Cancer. Okay, moving forward. And that's cool because the Chariot's all about setting your proper boundaries, staying busy, it's flow. There could be a possible trip. Those of you looking for a car could be getting a car. Where you're at right now is the Eight of Cups, Pisces. So it just shows you guys are ready to walk away from the things that really aren't doing much for you. And you're ready to kind of make that stand, which is awesome. Because the energy around you is the Two of Swords reverse, Libra. So it's basically just saying, you know, you don't want to be around people who are staying still. You want people who are being mentally active and really going after their dreams. You want someone that can sort of keep up the pace with you guys as well, right? Now, your hopes and fears is the Queen of Swords. So this is kind of a hope and fear, both at the same time. It's Libra again. But it's basically saying, to me, in my opinion, someone who's willing to really fight for what they want, but you don't want to keep that negative mindset in the back of your mind either. And if you do that, by the end of the week, Nine of Swords. So you're just basically sticking where you're at already because your mindset isn't going to allow you to grow and get past the things that are bothering you. So this week, keep yourselves busy. Don't dwell on things that are stressing you out from the past. They've gotten you to where you are now, and you're at a clean slate where you can make life what you want it. It's just deciding where you want to go. Are you going to be like that Two of Swords and just sort of sit still and wait for life to pass you by, or are you going to go out there and get it? All right, so let's see what we get for you for the Gita deck, Scorpios. And yes, my guinea pig will talk the whole time I am, so it's how it goes. I've gotten used to it to an extent. Not really. 8 years, you think I would. Okay. So Scorpios, you got Beyond Religion. I know it's hard to see these, right? They're beautiful. So think of me always. Be my devotee. Sacrifice to me and bow down to me. Do this and you will come to me. I promise you this truth, for you are dear to me. Give up all other duties and varieties of religion and simply surrender to me. I shall deliver you from all sin, so have no fear. And me is capitalized. And I take it as the me inside, right? And I don't mean literally me, the me that is you inside. You know, take care of yourself. Don't sit there and give away your whole of who you are to religion, another person. I don't care what it is. Be there for yourself first and honor yourself and love yourself for what you're worth. Your next one is Beyond Scripture. Trying to like do it on an angle so you can see it. So whatever purposes are served by a small pond are achieved by the great reservoirs of water. Similarly, all the purposes of the Vedas are accomplished by one who knows God. So it's just saying that even though you may seem like, a small fish in a big pond, you are a collective of beauty and energy that makes up the entire universe, and you're just as important as anybody else. So stand up and have your right to live the life that makes you happy. And then we have leadership. And it says, whatever a great man does, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. So you really are what you allow yourself to accept in your life, right? And you attract those kind of people. So if you're not feeling confident in yourself, Scorpio, and making those moves and living in the past of regrets, you're just going to bring in more of that, right? With the Queen of Swords. So figure out what it is you want. Know that you deserve to have it, and go kick some ass this week. All right, we are on to Pisces. Pisces, this is your generalized reading for the week, my dears. So it can be about romance, family, friends, coworkers. It can be about career and finances, whatever resonates for you. You guys are the 8, 9, 10, and the King of Cups, as well as the Moon card. I'm going to be using the Crow Tarot with you guys, as well as pulling you a few oracles from the Gita deck. If you like the Gita deck, you can always check my flip through that I just recently posted. So if you want to check it out, because the lighting's not always the best on this computer. All right, so Pisces. Interesting. There's like a wrinkle on that card. Oh, I didn't notice. So I'm noticing people, even though they have opportunities for growth, there's still opportunity for crap too, right? So it's sort of that coming out of the BS stage. All the signs seem to be having, and it's to each their own what they're going to end up with. Okay. So Pisces, you have the Star card, which I like. I always think of it as like purifying, cleansing, and it comes with the Hermit. So you're really going within and deciding what you guys want. Okay. So you're bringing things and starting them anew and recreating things, which I like for you guys. And that's because of the Two of Swords, Libra. So you guys decided to kick some ass. You decided to lay down the swords and actually get up and do something about it. And I love seeing that, because even though a lot of us are homebound right now with isolations, it's not like you can't keep yourself busy. There's so many things, and Pisces are so freaking smart. You guys have so many cool ideas that you never get to accomplish them all. Perfect time to do it, right? Because it shows in the past, you had Five of Swords reversed. So it's showing that you were having a lot to deal with before, like almost like it was becoming overwhelming. And your advice this week is to watch for the Queen of Cups. So it's Cancer, but you want to make sure that you guys aren't becoming overwhelming, codependent. Some people may even become users if you have problems with addiction. Don't allow your emotions to get the better of you, basically, Pisces, because with life, there's going to be stresses. So try to stay busy, going within, though, not just staying busy where you can't think at all, and really enjoy your time with your passions. Now, in the first few days of the week, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you guys need to learn to put yourselves first for a change, because you guys are terrible for that, and that shows this week. Now, where you're at right now is the Six of Cups reversed. So a lot of you might feel like you're dwelling a little bit in the past, like you're not moving forward, but it's just sort of being in your emotions. So stick to doing things that you love and not keeping those around you. The energy around you is the Five of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with Taurus, but it's showing a lot of feeling like you're left out in the cold and like people don't understand you. And I say fuck them, because they don't get it, and you're awesome. You're one of the coolest signs. So you guys just don't see it. You don't need other people's approval to being the amazing person you are, doing the things you love. If they don't like it, that's too bad, because you have to put yourself first. Now you're in what this week? Page of Pentacles. So obviously you want those new opportunities to start things new, put yourself first, really do things up. You guys are stubborn as shit sign though, and you end up with the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so that's Leo reversed. So it's just showing that if you guys want a week of accomplishments, you have to give yourself some credit. Otherwise, more of the same. Things aren't going to get done. Things are going to be put off to take care of other people's needs. You're going to listen to what other people have to say, and I say don't do it. So let's see, Pisces, what the Gita deck has to say for you guys. All right, Pisces. So we got Beyond Scripture, which I believe we got for Scorpio. So it says, whatever purposes are served by small pond are achieved by the great reservoirs of water. Similarly, all the purposes of the Vedas are accomplished by one who knows God. So to me, it is appreciating where you come from and realizing that you're all a part of that. And you're just as worthy to have all of those beautiful happiness and things in your life that you deserve to have. And start seeing yourself as just as beautiful and just as deserving. And then go do it. Next, you have the restless mind. So the yoga practitioner whose mind is unbridled can never attain self-realization. Only one who has mastered the self and who strives by right means is assured of success. So if you think you're the best, you've totally lost the point. If you think you're better than everybody else, think again. That just means you prove you're not. The person who can show their faults, be themselves, continue to learn, want growth for themselves, and be humble with where they're coming from, and that they still have so much more to learn. Because I swear, the wiser you get, the more you learn that you need to learn more, but it's never ending. And you guys are no exception. You're just as great as anybody else. And then last but not least, we have success in yoga. And it says, be steady. What is this? Be steadfast in yoga. Oh, Arwanya, I'm totally butchering that. I apologize. Perform your duty without attachment, remaining equal to success or failure. Such equanimity of mind is called yoga. So in other words, do what you love. Sometimes it's not going to turn out. Sometimes it will. But the whole idea is to not regret not doing it. So you have to at least get it there and do it and try. And be proud of yourself either way. So Pisces, I hope you have a wonderful week. Water signs, I shall see you next time. Bye.